Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And a good afternoon to all brothers and sisters. Alhamdulillah. Firstly, we like to start by thanking Allah for uniting all of us this afternoon. We believe that we have Muslims, people who are not yet Muslim, as fellow mankind, we are all like one big family, the children of Adam and Eve. My respected sister as chairwoman, our MD, our respectful leader here for UEM Sunrise, Cik Anwar, and all the other senior leaders of UEM Sunrise, me, myself, and my team from the media feel that it is an honor for us to be with you this afternoon. In the beginning, I was quoting one saying of our Prophet ﷺ as Rahmatul Alamin. Our Prophet was sent as a mercy for the world, not only for Arabs, Malay, Pakistani, Turkish, no. He was sent as a Rahmatul Alamin, as a mercy to everybody. But majority of the Muslims sometimes also are not very careful about this and create another kind of confusion to the not yet Muslim. They thought that Islam belonged to a particular race, nothing to do with us, if I'm not a Malay, if I'm not an Arab, and so on. Now, one of the sayings of our beloved Prophet, because before we come into this topic about sacrifice, he always reminds all of us to be grateful and to be thankful. It's very important in our daily life to learn how to be grateful and be thankful. We are grateful we still have rice, food to eat. We have a place to sleep. We are living in a peaceful environment. Compared with other countries, a lot of people is suffering. We are still, alhamdulillah. And then the Prophet always reminds the people to be thankful, to be grateful by taking care of what Allah has given us. The peace that we are living in now. Now, to maintain peace, we need a lot of sacrifice. Everybody have their own feeling, own ideas about doing things. But when you come to fellow mankind in a community or society like Malaysia, everybody must learn how to sacrifice a bit. It's not something to talk about your right only and you forget other people's right. You cannot say, how about me, but you forget about others. Everybody must learn how to give and take. It's like marriage, Marriage is always give and take. The husband gives, the woman just take, alhamdulillah. You don't have to give. Sisters, wife, you just keep on taking because that is your responsibility to take. You only give back when your husband is in trouble. Then you give back. When husband have no trouble, you just take. And keep for the raining days. Then the Prophet also reminds us, being human, we must be humble. Learn how to be humble. Learn how to ask forgiveness. Say sorry if you have made something wrong. I believe Sunrise or UEM Sunrise is here to prove to our customer, our client, that whatever we offer you is the best. We don't just do any development for the sake of development. We make sure that our development, we do not compromise when quality is concerned. We have integrity, we have certain principles to hold on. It's our sacrifice. We don't mind to work very hard to make your life happy, to make your life easier. It's our sacrifice. What is the sacrifice of our client? Is money. They have to pay. So everybody is sacrificing something. At the end, it's a win-win case. So the Prophet always reminds, وَنَسْتَغْفِرُ, always ask for forgiveness if you make something. You make a mistake. Being human, nobody is perfect. But the most important thing in life is you must learn how to be humble and use this word, I'm sorry. Yeah? But sorry, I always say it to a lot of the Muslim brother, sorry is a very simple word, S-O-R-R-Y, finish. But so heavy for us to utter this word. Why? It is because it is like L-O-R-R-Y. What is that? Lorry. Heavy stuff. Yeah? Lorry is heavy vehicle. Something very light. You can just say, sorry, boss. Sorry, my brother. Sorry, sisters. Now, this spirit is very important. Then the Prophet also said to us, وَنَسْتَعِينُ. We must always be ready to seek guidance, seek help. If we do not know, then don't have overconfidence that can destroy you and destroy the good name of UEM example. Whatever we do, make sure that we are giving the best of what we have. This is the sacrifice that we need from the workers. It's just like we have a good MD, inshallah. The MD also has to sacrifice a lot. He has to travel, he has to meet up with people, he has to convince the people that whatever we offer you is the best. And all the staff have to work together like one team, like one family, to make sure that whatever is being presented by the MD is real. It's not just words. This is very important in life. But majority of the Muslim, when you come to Zulhijjah, the month of Hajj, is coming very close now, they get involved in sacrifice, Qurban. But we always focus on sacrificing goat, cows, camel. That's all we focus on. But we all forget that in Islam, when you say sacrifice, it's not just that. Even Allah reminds us, لَن تَنَالُوا بِرَّ حَتَّى تُنْفِقُوا مِمَّا تُحِبُّونَ. Whatever you sacrifice, whatever you give, when you say sacrifice is always giving, you must prepare to give. Whatever you give is not considered something valuable, something good in the sight of God, Allah Almighty, until you are prepared to sacrifice what you love most. That is the real sacrifice. If you go back to the history of Prophet Abraham alayhi salam, he have no children until the age of 80 years old, 90 years old, no kids. At last, Allah grant him with one newborn baby from the second wife, Hagar. The first one is Sarah, the second one is Hagar, Hajar. And Allah grant him a child from Hagar. And this baby was given the name Ismail. The second child later on from Sarah was given the name Isaac, Ishaq. If you understand the history of this, then you understand the link between we and the people of the book. The Yahud, the Nasara, we are all like one big family. Now, Prophet Abraham, been a father for so long, after reaching 90 years old, you got a baby. I think if any one of us been married for so long, no baby, suddenly Allah give you one baby. Our manja towards this baby is unique, luar biasa. Yeah. Of course, he loved Ismail a lot. He loved Ismail more than anyone else. And there is a time Allah tested him. Offer your son as a sacrifice. Allah did not command him to slaughter a sheep or goat. No. Slaughter your son for me. But look at the spirit that Allah had put into Ibrahim and also his beloved son, Ismail. When he shared this dream with his son, "Oh my son, I have dreamt twice that Almighty God want me to sacrifice you as my love towards God." Now, God is testing Abraham. Do you love your son more than him, or you love him more than your son? If you said this to any children today, they will report you to the police, number one. If anything happened to them, the police know how to come after you. They will arrest you. But the son said to the father, "Oh my father, just do what God wants you to do. You will find me there with you. I will be with you. Don't worry." There is that kind of son. Our son today, they say, "You are crazy. Father, you are crazy, man. I think you have problem today." Now, it's a test from Abraham and a test from his son. Now, what do we learn from this history to tell us that when you want to give the best, don't sacrifice your dignity. Don't sacrifice the quality. Don't do that. Your policy is good. Hold to it. Because why? The Satan will not stop us from doing what we want to do, but he will try to corrupt us. The first attempt, you can say no. I'll give you an example. They want you to make things easy for them. They give you some hadiah gift. That's why in doing things, it's not what you know, it's who you know today. You have all the good paperwork. You present it to them. They look at it. Oh, very good, very nice. But there's a lot of delay. Why? Because they're looking for something not on the table. Something that comes under the table. But we are not going to do that because we are doing a good job. We are going to be very transparent to everybody. We are not hiding anything. We said this is the product that we are going to give it to you. We'll give you the same product. If this is the services that we are going to give it to you, we make sure that we will give you all the service that we promise. This is akhlaq. You can trust us. I believe, UAM Sunrise as a developer, a lot of people have trusted you, and that's why they keep on coming back. Whatever you produce to them, they're happy because they trust you. Yeah, the integrity is there, the quality, the standard is there. We cannot sacrifice that, but sometimes when you're doing something, the boss is not there always to look at you. The boss has to trust you. The system is there to monitor you. But being human, we will be tested. And sometimes people want to give you something as a gift. You say no because how much? They just want to give you 1,000. 1,000, you only have 30. 30 is nothing. He said, no, I cannot take this. Why? I cannot compromise, sacrifice my dignity for 1,000. This is this. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Now the second attempt may come. They plus another zero. From 1,000, 10,000. How do you feel? How do you feel being a human? People want to give you just 10,000. Try to make it easy for me. How do you feel? Now, your iman, whatever you believe, is being tested again. Second, you still say, no, I'm Mr. Clean. Alhamdulillah, I don't go to this area. No. Okay. The third attempt, they increase another zero. Now, how do you feel, brother and sister? From 1,030 to 40, 10,000, now 50, 100,000. There is a saying among the oldies, musuh jangan dicari, rezeki jangan tolak. You understand that? Huh? Musuh jangan cari. Because there are so many enemies around us. Right? Don't look for new enemies. But then they say, rezeki jangan tolak. Who is going to give you 100,000, man? So normally being human, when you are tested to that level, from no, very straightforward, sorry, I can't do this. This is corruption. I cannot sacrifice my dignity. After 100,000, the word no is so difficult to come out. Now there's a jihad going on, struggling inside us. One, to take or not. I didn't ask for it. I think this is a hadiah, risky lah. Jangan tolak. And then you look around, your boss is not there. Your manager is not there. Okay, good. There's how, you sacrifice yourself now. You become a victim. That is your downfall. When you pick up that, they know that you can be bought over. They can buy you anytime. Only the amount. But sacrifice in Islam means you must be ready to protect what is right. And you must be ready to say what is wrong is wrong. That's all. Halal, halal, haram, haram. Sometimes we work so hard, brothers and sisters, to bring some comfort back home to our children, our wife. But we sacrifice all this. One day when we are caught, it's gone. Our children will not be proud of us. But if you are an honest person, committed to your job, you don't sacrifice your dignity for anything. Your sacrifice will be valued by everybody. Even after you are no more in the office, people still respect you because of the sacrifice that you have shown to them. Marwah is very, very important. So this is what Islam always reminds us, to stay away from gray areas. Gray area also stay away. But today, everybody is being tested. I believe with the right spirit, if we understand what Islam and what Allah offers for all of us, there will be a lot of happiness, peace for everybody. Remember what Allah said in the Quran. Allah said, Ya ayyuhan nas, O people. Now Allah never said, O Arabs, O Muslim. No. He said, O people, mankind. Inna khalaqnakum min zakarin wa untha. Indeed, we, Allah, have created all of you from one male and one female. For us, we believe, the Jews, the Christians also believe we are from Adam and Eve. وَجَعَلْنَاكُمْ شُعُوبًا وَقَبَائِلًا. From Adam and Eve, one man and one woman. Then Allah, with His will, in the time of Noah, not in the time of Prophet Adam and Eve, but at the time of Noah alayhi salam, He make us into nation and tribes, and that's why we are here. I'm a Chinese, yeah, and a Muslim now, alhamdulillah. I believe there are some Chinese brothers and sisters here. I believe there are other races also with us here. Who make us different? It's not what we choose, it's what Allah decide for us. So nobody have the right to look down upon a person just because of the differences, because of their color, how they look like. You have no right to do that. Allah is the one who said, I make all of you different race and tribes. For what? Allah make us different. Sometimes people say, why not God just make one race, speak one language, easy for everybody. Then one day you see some people will complain, why God is so colorblind? Why God is not wise? If the ocean, wherever you travel, everywhere you go, you only see sardine, 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 all the way sardine. I don't know what you're going to think about this ocean. What is this? But Allah made you have crab there. I don't eat crab. You have lobster there. I have all these different fishes. MashaAllah, colorful. Allah created everything for a reason. And that's why He said, I made you into nation and tribes. For what? To fight against each other. To abuse each other. To belittle one another. No. Allah said, لِتَعَارَفُوا لِتَعَارَفُوا. So that you get to know each other. Learn how to live together. Help each other. Compliment each other. Respect each other. That is the reason Allah makes us different. But sometimes we have that problem. Just because of color, we have a difference. Do we have a difference? Do we feel the difference, brothers and sisters, sometimes? Lulu gua gua. No. We. Allah loves us to use the term kita, bersama, ours, we. Then me, me, me. If you eat a lot of Maggi mee, you will suffer. No. It's not a healthy food. Yeah. It's not a good word to be used. And Allah said, Inna akramakum indallah atqakum. Allahu Akbar. Beautiful reminder from Almighty Allah, the Creator. The best among all of you in the sight of Allah, orang yang paling mulia di antara kamu di sisi Allah, is not because of his race, his color. No. The best among you in the sight of Allah, inna akramakum indallahi atqakum, are those who are piety inside here. What is in your heart? That counts. How you look have no value. But what is inside, that is where Allah values us. If you want respect from others, you learn how to respect others. If you want to have more, you learn how to give more. I believe, UAM Sunrise are always ready to serve their client, their customer. Do you have this policy here? Brothers and sisters, do you have this policy to serve your client? To be honest, trustworthy? Do you have this value? I don't hear you. Because the MD is here too. You want to know? Oh, no one say anything. Man. I believe all of us have a vision. Whatever we do in the beginning, we always say, I want to give the best. I can. And that's why you are working with you, and because you say you can. Now, what is important in life, brothers and sisters, something that I like to remind myself and all of you as part of our family, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who was sent as a mercy to all of us, taught us how to live together like one big family. We may have differences, but if you want to learn how to live together, everybody must prepare to make some sacrifices. We have sacrificed a lot for our family. Children today do not know how to value the sacrifice from their parents. They don't know. They take life for granted. That's why when the Prophet was asked, who should I be good? Who should I be kind among fellow mankind? The Prophet started by saying to this man, Ummak, your mother. He asked again, Thumma man. Then who? The Prophet said again, Ummak, your mommy. He asked again, whom? After that, the Prophet said, Ummak, third time, your ummi, mother. The guys keep on asking, then who? Then Papa. Why Papa come last? Papa always feel that he's the boss. He should come first. But Prophet said, after 3 times, Mommy, Mama, Ummi, then Papa, Daddy. Why? Why, sister? Sister, just share with us first. Why Prophet Muhammad said mother? Why not father? But the children's name to the father. Okay. Anak siapa? Anak Abdullah, Abdurrahman, Abdurrahim. Father got the name. But the Prophet said, mother come first, mother, because of their sacrifice. The first sacrifice, they have to carry you inside for 7 to 9 months. They got to go through all the pain. Father, painless. Is that true? They cannot share this pain with you. Say, I also feel. No, you cannot feel. Then after giving birth, who is there to carry the baby? Still the mommy. Father don't carry. Father look only. Oh. Look, see. Okay lah. Mother have it. Why? Because father have nothing to give. The baby are crying for what? For food. Father don't have that kind of instinct because she is not in the father's stomach. Mother feel immediately she have to carry the baby close to her body. That is where the breastfeeding starts. Then you calm down the baby. Anything to do with baby, even how busy the mother is, even if she's sick, if you call the mother to take care of the child, she will make sure the child sleep before she sleep. You call the father to take care of the baby, to let the baby sleep. The father said sleep. He will sleep first before the baby. This is how good the father is. I'm taking on my baby carrier. Sleep. And then he slept first. Alhamdulillah. Then the baby start to crawl away. If you don't believe what I said, you can try at home. One day you have a new baby born, you call your husband, please, I need a rest. Please take care of him. I think 1 week, if you give it to your father, husband, he will go to hospital after that. tension, headache, migraine, but mother, Allahu Akbar. Why Islam honor the woman more than the male? Because of their sacrifice. A very unique sacrifice. Now, this is a very important thing for us to understand. The best among us is not because how you look, who you are. It's your sacrifice, taqwa. And that's why the Prophet ﷺ addressed this matter again. This is what in the Quran, in Surah Al-Hujurat, the chapter of the chambers. Then, when the Prophet performed his last Hajj, the first and last, Hajj Wida. After that, it's time for the Prophet to return back to Allah. Only once the Prophet performed Hajj in his lifetime. When he was in Arafah, nobody can say that I have performed Hajj without being in Arafah. If anybody who is in Mecca now, if they fail to be in Arafah on the 9th, or the 9th of Zulhijjah, they fail to be in Arafah from Zohar time, meaning say from 2 p.m. until 7 p.m., no Hajj for them. That means they are just there for a tour, no Hajj. Because Arafah is Hajj, is Rukun. You can excuse yourself in other area, but you cannot be absent from Arafah. When you are absent from 2 to 7, no Hajj for you, Khalas. If you are with a transport and the driver failed to bring you to Arafah for wukuf, you must report to the authority immediately. And if it's confirmed by the authority of Hajj, they will take the full responsibility that all of you who was not in Arafah, it's not because of your doing, because of the mistake from their transport. Then they will sponsor you to come back next year. Free. Because you have sacrificed your time, your money, a mistake not by you, by them, they will take full responsibility to bring you back next year. Now, only Muslim is allowed in Arafah. The non-believer, they cannot enter this zone. As long as you're Muslim, poor, rich, white, black, Arab, non-Arab, welcome. But look at the sermon of our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When he started to address them after the Eid prayer or the Zohar and Asr prayer, he gave a sermon known as Khutbatul Wida, the farewell sermon. He said to his people, Ayyuhan nas, isma'u qawli. Look at the word that he used. O people. Now he is addressing Muslims, Hujjaz. Never once he said, O Muslim, O Arabs, O Hujjaz. He said, Ayyuhan nas, O people. Isma'u qawli. Listen to what I'm going to say to you carefully. Then he continued, Ayyuhan nas, O people. Inna rabbakum wahid. Indeed, the true God who created all of you. Because every people is there. All the Muslims is around. From Ethiopia, from Rome, from Persia, all is there. He said, The true God who created all of you is only one. The God of Adam, the God of Abraham, the God of Noah, the God of Moses, the God of Jesus, the God of Prophet Muhammad, the God of the Chinese, Indian, Malay, is only one. Wa inna abakum wahid. And all of you came from one father. Unless you don't believe in what the prophet said, then your father may be from the apes. Darwin have his theory. Actually, human is not from Adam and Eve, you know. Somewhere we got lost and get into the jungle. And then now our father is the Mr. Ape. But you can see, ape is ape until today. Apes still stay in the jungle. They cannot develop like UEM can develop. Now, all the high-rise building, ape don't need building. If their fitra is in the jungle, they will live in the jungle until today. But human is not apes. We are from Adam and Eve. That's why the prophet said, Inna abakum wahid. We all are children of Adam. This beautiful reminder from Prophet Muhammad is very important for everyone to understand. We are no stranger. Me and you, we are not stranger. We become stranger only because we make ourselves strange to one another. By right, we are like one big family. Wa Adam min turab. Remember, Adam is from the earth. That's why we die, we have to go down. Whether you like or not, people will bring you down. You don't want to go down, still people will bring you down. And then the Prophet said, Laysal Arabiyun fatlun alal a'jamiyun walal abyad ala aswad walal ahmar illa bittaqwa. فأشار إلى صدره ثلاث مرات. He said, all of you are from Adam, and Adam is from the clay, from the earth. The Arab is not superior than the non-Arab. Now the Prophet is talking to majority are Arab. You are not better than the non-Arab. Neither the white is better than the black. Color have no value. It just happened. Allah chose you to have this color. If Allah make us all one color, brownie, 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 you say, Allah, why? Everywhere you see brown, brown, brown. I don't think you will enjoy it. You like to see brown, white here, black there. Here is a black box. That's why you feel different when you come to the black box. Huh? You feel different. Then you go to white. Yeah, there's a white box also. There's a different. You will see the different. White block is different. Black, no, it's there. Always there's some. When you're in a different environment, your feeling also change. Yeah? Now, then the Prophet said, the best among all of you is not because of your name, your race, your color, because of taqwa. And then the Prophet is telling every one of us, at-taqwaha hunak fa-ashara ila sadrihi. Taqwa inside, not outside, not how you dress, not how you look. Taqwa is inside. Sometimes sisters, we feel very jealous towards another sister. Why? You look at her and you look at her hubby, her husband. Husband so Mr. Handsome. But this girl, only Allah know. Yeah. Look at her, you also feel pity for her. But suddenly she got a husband that is so loving, so handsome. Do you feel jealous sometimes? Sometimes you, this guy must have made the wrong choice. There's a word, they say, love is blind, true or not? It's not how you look. Sometimes you look so pretty, but you got the wrong guy again. You think you want to have Shashi Kapoor, you got Kapoor only. Yeah. The value is different. I don't look at how you look sometimes. The way you behave, the way you talk, the character you have is good because it comes from inside. You are kind, loving, polite, humble. That's what somebody may look for that. Some no, you don't care about how good you are. They want how beautiful you are. You know your beauty cannot last long. True or not? Now, alhamdulillah, everything, shukr, you know. Later on, you know, it's changing. You got baby, change again. You know. Who make the changes? Who make our body change? Sisters. Who make our body change? Our husband. He is still slim, but now we have changed. And we have shrink, we have wrinkle here and there. Now they say, you don't look nice. And now, you are the one who made me like this, and now you complain. You also have to sacrifice a bit, you know. Don't look at that anymore. If you want me to be the same, you got to send me to all the salon for face, you know, for body. No problem. Example, everybody must make some sacrifice, give and take. One, you make some changes, you want the changes to be better, not change to be worse. And that's why Allah said in the Quran, brothers and sisters, I have to check my time. Inna Allah la yughayyiru ma bi qawmin hatta yughayyiru ma bi anfusihim. Allah will not change the condition of any one of you here if we refuse not to change. I don't want to change. This is me. You like it? You don't like? This is me. Can we make changes, brothers and sisters? Can we make the environment of UEM Sunrise better? Can we do that? Yes, we can help each other, respect each other, care for each other, feel for each other. Can we do that? It's up to you. You say, no lah, me lah, any me. I just think of myself. I don't care about my friend, no? When I was working, I'm still working, of course. But my work today, no gaji one. I'm orang kata apa? The Malaysia what? Gajiless. No. Menganggur ke? I do have an NGO. I am the founder and the president. I have no salary. I will get fund to help the activities. Alhamdulillah. I enjoy my freedom. But I'm committed with my mission. Now Allah said, He will never change us until we are ready to make changes. The first change that I like to share with all of you, prepare to sacrifice, because changes need sacrifices. If you start to change, you try to feel like we are like one big family working together. They may have some difference with one to another. You may have some different opinion, different value. But God said to us, who know about our feeling, when you have any differences, sit down and discuss. And then whatever decided by the leader, that's why in life you need to have leadership. Even UEM, if there's no boss, there's no vision, there's no mission, you cannot go anywhere. You need a leader. You respect the leader. Support what he decides. A leader is a person who cares for you. It's like a father, mother figure. They have to take care of the children. But you must If you want to be a better person, the Prophet always said, Sam'a wa ta'a. Sam'a wa ta'a. You remember the word taqwa. So the Prophet said, Usikum bi taqwallah. The companion asked, how to attain taqwa? He said, Sam'a wa ta'a. Why? What is sam'a? Be a good listener. Be a good listener, and what is good, what is been decided, act upon it. Be obedient, be committed. You will be successful. That's all. Be a good listener. When the wife is talking to the husband, should the husband listen? Before getting married, they listen. When they are boyfriend, girlfriend, they always listen. But when you become their wife, something happened to their hearing. Immune already. You are talking and talking, you thought that he's listening, then you ask him, is it okay or not? Okay, what are you talking about? I'm talking to the wall. And now Allah tests us. This is important. Be a good listener. If you want to be a good worker, a successful worker, you be a good listener. Whatever the boss wants you to listen carefully, when you understand, act upon it, obey the order, khalas. Win-win. Nobody lose. May Allah bless us, brothers and sisters. May Allah give us the right spirit to move on, to move forward. I know there's a lot of things that we can do if you want to do. But it's up to our mindset today. The first thing I like to remind all the good brothers and sisters, learn how to live like a family. Among the family, there's always some misunderstanding. There's always some differences. Sit down and discuss. There's always way to solve whatever problem you encounter. Feel for each other. When you have this spirit, you will find harmony, peace, self-respect. And inshallah, all of us will have a good ending. Good ending is more valuable than good beginning. The beginning, we make a lot of mistakes. There's a lot of weaknesses, but the ending is important. I always remind myself, always end my day at night with something good, so that you can sleep in peace. How to do that? You train yourself from today. Before you leave the office, the end of your working hour, make sure that everything is done properly. What you have to do, you do. What you have to finish, you finish. Then you end your day. You will see there's a lot of good things going to happen to your life. When you want to leave home, your wife, you leave them with good feeling. The Prophet always, when he wanted to leave his house, he always kissed his wife. Very loving man. Do we kiss our wife before we leave home? We forget about her totally. Suddenly, he also was waiting to ask us for some. We are gone. Our wife also do not know we just went out. But before husband and wife, we are so loving. You remember once upon a time how loving we are? You went into the shop, you order. There's so many glasses. You want one glass, 2 straws. Why? You want to feel for each other. I love you so much. I want to be close up, very close up, before marriage. If you want to cross the road, your boyfriend, if possible, he stop the traffic. My darling is crossing. I have to protect her. After married, he crossed first. He forgot about you. Before married, you can go shopping anytime. He is always beside you. You just, what you like, you just he pick it up for you. And he carry for you. 1 bag, 2 bag, no problem. I'm a man. I have energy, muscle. After married, he gives you a credit card. He will stay in a Starbucks. You go shopping. Because I have no time. I know woman shopping is unique. No? If you go shopping, I say to the woman sometimes, how many hours do you need if you are going for a shopping spree? I give you 10 hours. Is that sufficient? 10 hours shopping until all the shopping mall closed down. But still, the spirit is strong because women are different. They are very particular. They check. First, window shopping. I check. Touching, pricing, comparing. Man is very straightforward. You want anything fast, call them to buy. True. You say, please go to this shop. This. They'll go in, 10 minutes, they're back. They don't have to think so much. They just go pick up, bayar, selesai. Woman nature is different. They touch, they feel. Actually, it's good for them to go shopping. Yeah? So, but as a husband, you sacrifice money saja, itu saja. So may Allah bless us, brothers and sisters. Please let us try to make this life a good ending for all of us. And you need a bit of sacrifice. May Allah guide us, forgive us. So inshallah, we are open for Q&A. Fatafaddal. Any question from the brothers and sisters?
Yeah.
Faddal, please.
Assalamualaikum, Syekh Husaini.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullah.
My name is Liana. So I'm from Corporate Communication, Brilliant Sunrise. I have one question.
Okay.
So you said you were born a Chinese, and I just wanted to know, like, what was it like when you got the hidayah to actually revert or convert to Islam?
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. It's a very long story, yeah. To make it very brief, yeah. From young, because my family, they are Buddhists. From young, I was inclined toward the spiritual thing. I like to serve the temple. Yeah, I like to get involved in the spiritual life. You know? So I become a very staunch Buddhist. Serve the temple with the monk, do a lot of chanting, and pick up a lot of other good things. Yeah? I learn about the karma, I learn about the dharma, I learn about sukha, I learn about dukkha from the teaching of Gautama Buddha. Then when I want to be a very good Buddhist, I must stop, control myself, not to be attached to the worldly thing. No, all this kind of fashion, no. The hair is always tahlul, botak. That's why my family give me a nickname, Asut, from the word Kulusut in Hokkien. My mom is a Hokkien, my father is a Cantonese. There's a lot of don't in the teaching of Gautama Buddha. No killing, because they believe in reincarnation. That when somebody dies, if his soul is not clean, not pure, corrupted, he may reborn again, reincarnate. And maybe he become a bird, he become a chicken, he become here, and then if you kill any animal, you may kill your father, you may kill your mother. So no killing. It has some spiritual value there. Vegetarian. Not all vegetarian is halal. You must make sure that you don't kill the plant. And like chili, okay, because you are plucking the chili. The plant is there, but like what you call anything you pluck from the root is haram. Yeah? How about normal life? Woman, husband, wife, don't think about that. Of course, being a young man, after some time feel, is this the life that you want to move on? Is that logic, practical, rational? When everybody is enjoying their life and you are just you and your own belief. I start to ask the monk a lot of things. They don't have a very good explanation about what I want from them. I become very critical. Then I move to Christianity. My sisters, they are all very staunch Christian. When I move into Christianity, I look at the beauty of Christianity. Loving, caring God. Talk about love, all the time love. I said, I must learn more so that I can spread the word of God, Jesus, to the people. I involved in the Christian Missionary Center. I served the church in Penang for a few years. While I'm learning, then I have some critical thinking again. Because when I want to talk to my friends who are not yet Christian, I must know how to deliver the message properly. I was reading the Bible, like I said. You cannot be a Christian if you don't believe in the Bible. You cannot be a Christian if you don't believe in Jesus. True or not? Any Christian here, they will agree with me. So when I read more and more, of course, in the Bible, you cannot be a Christian if you don't believe in Moses. You cannot be a Christian if you don't believe in Abraham. You don't believe in Adam. Why? Because it's written in the Bible. You have to believe. So I'm talking to talk. Is Jesus son of Mary? It's written in the Bible too, and it's no problem for me to. When we start to believe Jesus is God, He is not just a human, but He is God. This make me start to think again. I have no problem in believing Jesus, because if you believe Jesus is God, then what God do Moses believe? What God do Abraham believe? I was asking my father to enlighten me. My father is a good man. He said, my son, and the way he approached you, my son, let the Holy Spirit come to you and explain to you. Because when they can't explain, they have to pray for the Holy Spirit to come. I was waiting for the Holy Spirit to come. And I was praying, oh God, I'm looking for you. Please guide me. Because sometimes guidance cannot come from anybody. It comes from God. That triggered me while I was waiting. It triggered me to want to know what is the Quran. But I was not allowed to touch the Quran. The Muslims said, no. You Cina kapiak. Kalas. What can I do? Of course, I'm a Chinese. What can I do? Allah created me a Chinese. It's not me who choose. No. But when I learn about some history, in China you have 100 million Muslims, more than triple of the population of the whole Malaysia. But here, to be a Chinese Muslim is very difficult. So when I want the Quran, nobody gave me the Quran. So I read the book of Sayyidina Omar, how he was the enemy of Islam, and then he was guided one day and he became the Muslim, and he became not only a Muslim for himself, Muslim for the Ummah, for everybody. He cared for everybody. His lifestyle attracted me. And that's where I start to move towards Islam. Not because of a Muslim. I have a lot of Muslim friends. None of them talk to me about Islam. So happened. We Muslims are very close indoor community. Just among, we forgot that the word Islam stands for what? ISLAM. I shall love all mankind. That is the message. That's how I became a Muslim. When 1968, I became a Muslim. And because my mother was worried, I'm the youngest boy. My mother said, Khalas, I lost a son already. I said, Mother, I'm your son. No. My son is no more Chinese. He's a Malay now. I said, no, I'm still a Chinese, but I'm a Muslim. No, you become Melayu. Sudah, habis. I don't blame my mother. My mother don't have the understanding. But I have to prove to her that what she think about me is wrong. I keep on going home, showing her I'm here. Alhamdulillah, later on she came to know more. She became very proud about me. She's not shy to tell her friend, my son is a Muslim. And alhamdulillah, before she passed away, she became a Muslim. My elder brother, before he passed away, he called me when he was hospitalized. I visited him, and he became a Muslim in the hospital too. Yeah, if you can show the right spirit of Islam, nobody hates Islam. But because we fail to show them the beauty of this religion. This is the short story about me. I think because from day one when I was young, I liked the spiritual thing. When people say ghost here, ghost there, they say graveyard have ghosts. I even went to the graveyard and sleep there. And that's how I'm not afraid of this spirit. I want to engage with the spirit. But brothers and sisters, sleeping in the graveyard is so quiet. You really can sleep there. If you have the spirit to sleep, you take something, you go there and put some insect repellent, nobody disturb you. No bad guy want to go to that area. It's true. I slept at the Chinese graveyard because Chinese have more space. So I do that. Maybe I can meet some spirit. Of course, with bad intention. Sometimes with bad intention. If I meet some spirit, if the spirit asks me, what do you want from me? You know Chinese what they want? They want they'll ask for number. Chinese are very good in numbers. And they'll play the number. And then it so happens, you win the number. That's what, this is what we always do. But alhamdulillah, Allah have been very kind to me. Guided me. I went to the Middle East to study in Medina for 6 years. I went to Syria. Now it's war zone now. I was there for 2 years. I was in Lebanon. And I went to Europe. I'm back. And that's how my life started. Alhamdulillah. May Allah help us. And may Allah keep on guiding all of us, inshallah. I think that's all for today. I think time. Do we have one more question?
Yeah.
One more. Okay.
Okay, so we proceed with the live broadcast from Kak Nurul. There's any questions from Johor team?
Okay, Assalamualaikum Sheikh.
Waalaikumsalam.
There's one question. Okay, the question is, I sacrifice a lot of work and in my life, but why I still not getting best treatment in my life?
What you don't, that ending.
Not getting best treatment in my life,
even though best
reward
treatment, reward.
Yeah, reward.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, this is a very important question. Normally, when we as human, when we want to sacrifice something, we also expecting something good may come back to us. But I will share with you why Islam emphasizes the importance to be sincere. You give sincerely for the sake of Allah. If you have an agenda behind what you sacrifice, you have hope for this and that. That's been human. We need that to motivate ourselves. Then your sincerity is being tested. There is a saying among the Malay. I like this word also. Kalau niat tak betul, artinya ada udang sebalik batu. Dunia dapat udang, akhirat dapat ketul batu. But if you are sincere, you do for the sake of Allah, and then you leave it to Allah, you will see something good is sure to happen. Because who control the heart of everybody? Allah. But if you do and you expect them, somebody to reward you, but being human, sometimes everybody have their weaknesses. They overlook, they forgot about you. Then you're upset. You understand that, sis? So, if you want some good result, some good happening, please look into your intention when you want to do something good. Your sacrifices. That's what I learned in my life. Whatever I do, I never expect anything. I only ask Allah for His guidance, for His mercy. But then Allah was very kind. When I also have problem, being human, everybody have problem, there's always help from Allah. Allah said, وَمَنْ يَتَّقِ اللَّهَ يَجْعَلْ لَهُ مَخْرَجًا وَيَرْزُقْهُ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا يَحْتَسِبُ. Whoever have faith in Allah, sincere to Allah, Allah will show you ways to overcome your problem. You may have problem, but Allah is going to guide you out from your problem, and He will provide from you from ways that you cannot imagine. Allahu Akbar. And that is what I experienced in my life. So a lot of time people sacrifice for this, sacrifice for that, but because they were expecting something, they don't get it, they feel very upset. So I hope that anybody who want to get something good, please have your intention right for Allah, because Allah is the one who controls the heart of everybody. And you have the peace of mind. Be sincere in whatever you do. That's why Allah said to us, قُلْ إِنَّ الصَّلَاةِ وَنُسُكِي وَمَحْيَايَ. And then, can you continue? For Muslim brother and sister, help me to complete this sentence. قُلْ إِنَّ الصَّلَاةِ لِلَّهِ رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ. Remember that. We have promised Allah. Thousands of times we recite this. Say, all my prayer, all my sacrifices. That's what sacrifice is. Wanusuki is my sacrifice. My living, what I do in this life. My dying, what I'm going to do when I want to die. Purely for Allah. Then you are okay. May Allah reward all of us kindly and help us to have the right intention in doing what is good. Kalau tidak, udang sebalik batu. Dapat udang sikit-sikit di dunia. Di akhirat, Allah tak value. Why? Because you don't do for Allah's sake. You do for somebody. That person will have to give you, will have to reward you in the day of judgment. So please have the right intention, brother and sister. You will never fail yourself and you will never be hurt, inshallah. Because you are doing for the sake of Allah. Hope to meet all of you again. If you see me anywhere sometime, I hardly come to this area. But if you see me, please say hello to me, salam to me. I may not remember all of you. Easy for you to remember me than me remember all of you. So we hope that we have a good relationship and learn how to live like one family. Respect each other. If you think that you are good, prove to them that you are good. That's all. May Allah bless us, forgive us, and strengthen our faith and increase our patience, our sabar in moving forward. وبالله توفيقي والآخر دعوانا والحمد لله رب العالمين. سبحانك اللهم بحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. And we hope to see you soon. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.